All right, today we are diving back into the rabbit hole of government bureaucracy with an access to information request that I filed last month in an attempt to uncover the dirt on how the Canadian government created this so-called wheel of power and privilege. It's a fancy diagram that can be found on the Government of Canada's website, which ranks who's oppressed, who's privileged, and apparently decides who needs a dose of thought re-education. And the response that I got recently is peak government dodgeball. So let's dig in. Last month, I asked for all documents on the development and adoption of this wheel of privilege and power, with costs and how many full-time staff worked on this tool that the Liberals say allows them to design systems in different ways to correct power imbalance or to level the proverbial playing field. It sounds simple enough, and I even told them to skip duplicate emails to save time. But what response did I get? Well, a letter saying that they need 120 days extra. That's 4 months because of a large volume of records. And apparently my request might interfere with government operations, interfere with are you kidding me? We're talking about a diagram, not a national security crisis, and a large volume of records. How many bureaucrats were churning out memos to decide who gets to be the most privileged on this wheel? It's like they've got a whole department dedicated to this thing. Now, here's where it gets even weirder or wilder, depending on how you look at it. According to the Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada page, this wheel of privilege and power was inspired by Sylvia Duckworth's illustration of the same name. They've tweaked it for the Canadian context to show how intersectionality of things like race, gender, or wealth upholds power and privilege. They're quick to say that it's just a beginning point for addressing systems change through an equity and anti-racism perspective. So the translation, I would say this isn't just a cute graphic, it's a tool to push a worldview where everyone is ranked by their perceived oppression. And if you don't play along, well, you might need some of that Orwellian named anti-racism training. The Liberals say that this is done through transformative change in mental models, thought processes, and cultural paradigms that keep systemic discrimination, including racism, alive. And so they're point blank acknowledging that it is thought re-education. And I'm not arguing, but why are Canadian taxpayers funding this? And how much was put into it? Why does it take over 120 days to hand over these same documents? Are they redacting emails that show how much taxpayer money went into this thing? Or maybe they're scrambling to hide how many staff were pulled from actual work to debate whether able-bodied beats citizenship on the privilege scale. The fact that they are stalling this hard tells me there's something that they don't want us to see. Look, this wheel of privilege and power isn't just a quirky diagram. It's a framework for reshaping how the government operates, from hiring to policy, all under the guise of equity. But when we ask questions, they hide behind excuses like large volumes of records. This is our money, our government, and we deserve answers. I'm not letting this go, and neither should you, and I'll keep you posted when they finally cough up those records, if they ever do. For Rebel News, I'm Tamara Ugolini. Make sure you sign up to stay posted for the response release on this and many other access to information requests and reports at our exclusive government accountability website, rebelinvestigates.com. If you appreciate this kind of work, you can also chip in a few bucks there to help support us. That's rebelinvestigates.com. Thanks so much in advance for your support.